So function of the underline. The strategy that I have been recommending lately is read the underline. Then, so you read the underline super carefully. Then you eliminate answers if you can, because sometimes it's very clear that it's the answer just isn't referring to the underlined idea. It's referring to maybe something before it. But if we haven't read what's before it, then we're fine. You're not going to get it wrong. So let's look at this. I'm not reading the paragraph. I'm totally ignoring the paragraph. This brings complex ideas to life and makes abstract concepts seem concrete. Okay, well, I'd like to know what this is referring to, but something it seems like we're talking about bringing um like just kind of taking things that are complex and making them um make more sense. So it seems like it's talking about like the impact of something. And if I want to see more, I can read more, right? It's okay. I'm allowed. Um so let's see. According to one school of thought, powerful poetry evokes vivid images in the reader's mind, transporting them to any place or time through the careful use of metaphor, rhyme, and imagery. Okay, so it's saying like, here's some stuff that poetry does. This brings complex ideas to life and makes abstract concepts seem concrete. Okay, so if we have any answer choices that just don't fit with this, like if it says like, this is giving an example of a poem. Well, it's not, right? This is not an example of a poem. An example of a poem would be the name of a poem. So it's not an example. If it says like this is, I don't know, disproving a theory, like no, it's not. Um, but of course, we can always go back and read if we feel like we can't eliminate the answers. So there are a few questions that I like to ask, and I would actually write these down. And so first, okay, so first we read the underline, and if we can eliminate answers because they just don't tell us what the underlying part itself is doing, if it's too focused on a different part, then no, we can cross it out. But if we're not really sure what is the function of this thing, we can ask ourselves, how is it different? That's a big one. So how is this sentence different from what's around it? So here, like this is really detailed. We have a lot of examples here of metaphor, rhyme, imagery. Whereas here, we don't really have any examples. It's more about the impact of metaphor, rhyme, and imagery. So we could say that. How is this different? Well, it's about the impact of the ideas in the previous sentence. Um, it's about the importance of the previous sentence. That would be great. So, how is this sentence different? We can ask sort of what bricks is this made of? Um, I had a student a couple of years ago now who came up with this idea, and he said, the main idea questions and a lot of these questions, they're like we walk into a cathedral and we're looking around and we're saying, wow, like this whole thing that was built, it's, wow, like it's beautiful and what does it all mean? And then when we have these function or purpose or structure questions that ask, oh, what is this sentence doing? What's that sentence doing? It's like you walk into a cathedral and then you just stare at one brick in the wall and you say, I wonder what that brick is made of. So I don't know if that's helpful for you, but I loved it. I thought it was so funny. So yeah, it's like what bricks is this made of? It's not really even about poetry, right? This paragraph is about poetry, but our answer isn't about poetry. Our answer is about like what type of sentence it is. It's explaining the impact of the previous sentence. So let's see. Yes, we ask, how is it different? What bricks is it made of? It's just like, what job does this sentence have? That's really it.